He's Leigh Steinberg, a sports agent who's represented hundreds of athletes in his 40-plus year career and was the inspiration for Jerry Maguire. And I want to talk about this NFL draft and all of these highly projected quarterbacks. How historic could this draft get? And if you're representing one of these quarterbacks, what are the challenges to try and get your client to stand out?
This will be the most prolific NFL draft for quarterbacks since 1999, when they went 1, 2, 3, 11, and 12. So you could have 4 of the maybe 6 first players drafted. Sam Darnold could be the first pick, or Josh Allen could be the first pick, and then it'll be Josh Rosen and Baker Mayfield. All 4 of those are pretty sure locks to go at the top. The key is different teams fall in love with different players. They have different criteria. They look differently. Someone's going to fall in love with Baker Mayfield and like the athletic person who scrambles around. Someone's going to fall in love with big, strong Josh Allen. So the whole key to the draft is individual teams falling in love with players. So as agents, we're hearing which teams really like the players. So when you read draft prognostications, those draft prognosticators don't have teams. So they can match up all they will, but that's not how the draft occurs.
There's inside information that they may not be privy to,
Exactly.
but you are, and that's the big deal. So running the football has become less of a priority in this game. If you're representing a running back, say as you are with USC's Ronald Jones II or UNT's Jeff Wilson, how do you make sure they get the fairest deals possible given the state of the game?
Well, first of all, remember their playing life is going to be much shorter. So a first-round running back, the salary cap forces him to play 4 years and then a 5th year for the first contract. So it really forces him to save his money and do a lot of that. But the running backs are coming back. It was about 5 or 6 years ago that not one went until the 3rd round. And we're now seeing them come back. So Saquon Barkley will probably go in the 1st. Hopefully Ronald Jones will go in the 1st. And even if they don't, last year we had Aaron Jones from UTEP and Jamal Williams. They both went to the same team, Green Bay, and they were the starters.
Seems like a lot of it involves their pass-catching abilities just as much as their running abilities, pass blocking, all of those kinds of things. As an agent, is there some role for you to mention those kinds of things?
Absolutely. Remember that there are no rules in this incredible second season of scouting. So whether or not a player participates at the scouting combine, plays in an all-star game, goes ahead and does things at pro scouting day, where he trains, those are all his choices. So how he presents himself to teams and what they get a chance to see is largely up to him. And so there are all sorts of strategies that can help a player move up in the draft.
Leigh, you've been doing this for more than 40 years now. How do you keep up with different trends of the sport, the athlete, things like that?
Well, first of all, the athletes, we look for role models, and that doesn't change. Young men who will retrace their roots to the high school, collegiate, and professional community and set up charitable programs. But when it comes to new technology, when it comes to social media, it's changing so quickly and so exponentially that the whole way in which we experience sports is changing, and you better keep up with it or it goes by you.
So I want to ask about the Steinberg Sports Career Conference. You're back at that. What should we know about it?
What you should know is it will be at SMU tomorrow. And this is our attempt to try to create a new generation of sports leaders who can work for a team, a league, in sports television, who can work for sports PR, in any kind of field, agentry. And we've got the great experts in the Dallas area coming to speak to them so they can sign up and come tomorrow. We're trying to do agent academies, which we've done here in Dallas. We're trying to do an online education course. It's an attempt to give specific skills to young people. So it's steinbergsports.com. You can, if you've got an interest in a sports career, we've got some options and information to present to you that will help you on your way.
And again, that website where they can sign up?
steinbergsports.com.
Very good. Super Agent Leigh Steinberg, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
And I'm Edward Egros, Fox 4 Sports.